Another item in the dress code that it talks about is extracurricular activities, particularly when we have our athletes and band members and cheerleaders, etc., going away on that particular day. Please remember, you must be in dress code. Also, if you're involved in any extracurricular activities, during the time you're away, you must be in dress code as well, because you're representing a school function. Remember, dress code is designed for school, not necessarily after school, but anything related to school. So remember, if you are involved in band, sports, or anything like that, you must be in dress code. Okay, we've talked about many of the interpretations of the dress code. And of course, our goal is 100% compliance. However, we know that that's probably not going to be the case. So what's going to happen when the student is not in compliance? Or in other words, they have violated one of the dress code items. This form is a parent communicator. This form can be used for a lot of different things, but for dress code, it will be used for the citation. So when a student has violated a dress code infraction, their name will be put on the form, what they violated, for instance, wrong shirt or no belt or whatever, that will be indicated here. The student will sign this copy. This is a 3-part copy. It has a pink sheet, a yellow sheet, and a white sheet. The white sheet and the yellow sheet goes home to the parents. We hope that the student will take that sheet home and bring it back signed, the yellow sheet. The pink sheet is our copy. That copy we maintain so we can have a record of the student's dress code infraction. So that's step 1, the parent communicator. It's the student's responsibility to communicate with the parents and take it home so that the parents are aware. Now, the second step, the student has gotten a parent communicator. They've been cited for a dress code violation. The next step will be the student will be requested or asked to change or fix the dress code violation. If it's a shirt, tuck the shirt in. However, we know that sometimes it may require calling home. So the student will be asked to communicate with the parent or guardian or someone to make sure that that dress code infraction can be changed or fixed. Now, during the time that the student is waiting to fix that dress code violation, the student will not be able to go to their regularly scheduled classes. Okay, so we've covered step 1, the parent communicator. Step 2, fix the infraction, which will also include not being able to go to your regular classes. Now, the third step gets a little tough. What happens if that student has 1, 2, 3, or 4? The student will be allowed only 3 dress code infractions the entire year. It doesn't start over. So you're only allowed 3. On the 3rd infraction, some type of disciplinary action will occur. That may mean in-school suspension, lunch detention, Saturday school. It will be some type of disciplinary action. Okay, so we've talked about step 1, what happens when I violate, how do I correct it, step 2, and step 3, what happens when I've exceeded the number of warnings. Now let's talk about what happens after 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We don't expect to get to 6 and 7. The policy and the board has put in some pretty strict guidelines. And we want you guys to know that the dress code is here to stay. We want you to not let this be an issue for your school. And the board wants that as well. So they're saying 4, 5, and 6 are no longer dress code violations. They're saying that at that point, you have decided that I'm not going to obey the dress code. It's a different category. It's considered willful disobedience. It puts you in a whole different category of discipline. The board says you can be sent out of school suspended, and you can even be recommended for expulsion. Now, I know last year was the first year of the dress code. I don't know if anyone got expelled for a dress code violation. But I would say I wouldn't want a Bay High student to be the first student or any student that would be recommended for expulsion for a dress code violation. As we started with this video, we talked about what a great school we are, what a great bunch of students you are. You set high standards and you have high expectations for yourself. I hope in this video that we can help you to be the students that we know you can be at Bay High. As we've said before, the dress code is here to stay. We know many of you do not like it. But let's step up to the plate. Let's be the kind of students that I know you can be. And let's not make 07 and 08 a dress code issue, so that we can begin to focus on some of the other things that I know you would much rather spend your time with.